Throughout life, all of your parents, aunts, uncles, and older people always tell you things that kind of make sense, maybe not make sense, but one thing my dad said is, you never want to visit a sausage factory. You don't want to know how it's made. And here I am, years later, Captain Chris, saying, you may not want to be on board your boat when you're going through extensive refits. I'm helping the owner of this boat, and I'm overseeing some projects on it where we are doing electronics, refrigeration, and stand by, I've got to step on the swim platform. Refrigeration, you can see our refrigerator freezer right there. We had some problems with that. We called the factory. They told us a $20 fix so we can cure that and not have to buy a new one. Inside the boat in the salon, you can see that the sofa is turned upside down. You can see toolboxes everywhere. You can see the engine hatches are opened up. We've got mechanics working on those 2 diesel engines. You can see the blue rags where they've removed the injectors to keep dust and dirt from falling in the holes where the injectors go. There's the starboard engine. Coming up a little bit, more toolboxes, electrical toolboxes. More things on the countertop. Moving over to the right, more things on the countertop. Continuing to the right, we've got panels pulled off. We've got things setting up on top of the counters, more tool bags, tool boxes. And looking over here to my right, this is where the refrigerator was removed from. You can see all of the electrical systems. Up high here, you can see the black and white wires. Those are alternating current, 110 volt, 220 volt. You can see down there where they're labeled AC neutral, AC ground. Green wires, green is ground. Coming down a little bit lower, you can see our DC panel. And key on your installations, you can see red, hot, and yellow, which is the negative wire on a DC current. Used to be red and black, now it's red and yellow. Over here, this is something we were curious. Where was the inverter on the boat? We finally find it hiding here behind the refrigerator. So here we've got this excitement going on downstairs. And let me walk upstairs and show you what else we have going on up there. Again, you don't want to see them make sausage, and you don't want to see them working on your boat. As I'm climbing up the fly bridge, you can see more tool bags, more toolboxes, more parts here and there. Looking down here, going over to the right, have to pull up off these seats so we can pull wire. See, there's some wire they're pulling for GPS antenna and television antenna. Looking over here, coming up to the top, you can see the dash panel, how it's hinged up. That's a great factory design. It's hinged up. So here they can just pop it up and then get inside and access all of the wiring down there. And then this is the back side of the dashboard right here. A lot of easy accessible space. Here's a locker with life jackets, but more important, you can see the wires that they're pulling for the TV antenna and the GPS antenna. Fire extinguisher over there. More life jackets, more stuff, more tools, more stuff, more tools. And this is something important I would like to show to you there. See that ring? That unscrews, and there's the hinge. So if you're doing the great loop, and if this mast is too tall while you're looping, or if you're going under a very low bridge, you can actually unscrew the mast and lay the mast down to get under those short bridges. So if you're doing a project or a major refit, you may want to hire a project manager like myself or someone else to make sure that everybody gets here on time, does their job, and then comes back and completes the job. Remember, if you have any boating questions, ask Captain Chris.